Hi, everybody. It is 9 o'clock on the East Coast Monday night, and that can only mean one thing. It is time for Monday Night Huddle. I'm your host, Matt Brown. We've got a great show for you tonight. Got a lot of news to go over, a lot of football things to analyze, talk about, and we got a couple of cool things to open this week. We're going to be opening up tonight. We have a fat pack of 2022 playoff prestige football. We're going to open up that tonight. Sticking with the football theme, we're going to open up a 2022 Leaf blaster box with 2 autographs per box. Then I just picked this up on my local card shop this past weekend. We've opened up some of these before. This is like the new edition, presidential edition, pieces of the past, 2 pieces of the past relics per box. I don't know what they are. We did a couple of those where you would get an actual piece of a document that the U.S. president filled out or signed, and you would get like a word from that document. We did those for President's Day. You know, we got President's Day. I should have saved this for President's Day. Well, I might get another one. See how they are. But we got hey, Chris Ellis, how you doing, sir? But yeah, we opened up the previous edition of these. We did pretty well. We actually got William Taft, and I forget who the other guy was. And then we ended up selling them on eBay pretty good too. So we're going to open up that tonight, see what we get out of there. All right, quick update on Hotbox cards. We are slowly getting through all the January boxes. Like I said last week, we are at the maximum amount of subscribers we've ever had, which I want to thank all you guys for that. And we just are shipping out right away. We probably have more than 60% of them done. So I'm hoping to have everything done by the end of this week, everything out to everybody. I know I got a bunch of boxes going out tomorrow for January boxes. So if you haven't gotten yours yet, it's coming. I swear to God, it's coming, folks. But you will get those very shortly. Hopefully you guys enjoy the January boxes. It's our year-end review where we go back and look at some of the freebies we gave out during the year with those. 25 Perez is in the house. Kerry Vance making an appearance tonight. There he is. Kerry Vance, how you doing, sir? We got some good stuff we're going to open up tonight. For those of you who just joined us, we're going to open up 2022 Playoff Prestige Fat Pack, a 2022 Leaf Draft, and then Presidential Edition, 2 relics of the past, relics per box on the Presidential. Find all 45 presidents featuring pieces of relic. So we will see what we find out of there. All right, let's talk a little bit about some wrestling news. If you guys joined us last week, we had our buddy Keith White from the Mixed Tag Podcast on, and we were talking all about the Vince McMahon coming back and the possible sale. Well, like 24 hours after we did that show, news broke that Stephanie McMahon resigned her position as chairwoman and co-CEO of WWE. She left the board and everything. So then rumors been flying about Saudi Arabia maybe buying the WWE. Lately, people are talking about AEW possibly buying it. I don't see AEW buying it. I think that's out of the question. Excuse me. I think that's out of the question. AEW, I don't think it's going to buy WWE. I've really come up with a solution now, I think, of what's going to happen. I've been analyzing this, been listening to a lot of experts, Jim Cornette and Eric Bischoff and all those guys and what they think. But I want to give you my 2 cents. I think it's going to be a non-TV company buying them. I don't think it's going to be NBC. I don't think it's going to be Disney. I don't think it's going to be Fox. I think either they're going to go back and be a private company, still run by Vince McMahon, or I think they're going to sell to a company that is not a media conglomerate. Because here's what I'm thinking. NBC, why would you want to pay $6 billion and you'll have the content to be on your channel, but the problem is you're only going to want WWE on your channel, so you're not going to get any rights fees to show that on any other network. And the wrestling, the WWE model right now, they make all their money off rights fees, okay? They don't make their money off ticket sales anymore. Ticket sales are gone. That's gone away with everything else. But they make most of their money off their TV deals. So if you have one TV company spending $6 billion for that company, where are they going to get that revenue to come in at? That's going to be the problem. And if you look historically, wrestling ad rates are usually not as high compared to other shows with the same ratings. They might get good ratings, but advertising companies do not spend money on wrestling. So I really don't think it's going to be NBC. I don't think it's going to be Fox. I don't think it's going to be AEW. Definitely don't think it's going to be AEW, and I don't think it's going to be what I said, Disney or any of those media companies. I think either Vince McMahon is going to have it go back private, or they're going to sell it to another company, either maybe like a venture capital or the Saudis. I think the Saudis are have an actual chance of getting this, because then that company can go and leverage these different television networks and get money that way, because that's how the WWE makes money. They don't make money on ticket sales very much compared to what they normally do. So just my 2 cents. I think it's going to be a non-media company buying the WWE, but we'll find out. Might even find out, soon. Who knows? Things are changing all the time on that. So once they do change, we will bring our buddy Keith White from the Mixed Tag Podcast back on to talk a little bit about, if there's a possible sale or anything. We'll be in contact with Keith. All right, let's talk NFL. We have a game going on tonight. Let's go ahead and show that game tonight. See what we got going on. I'm not watching it, but some people might be. And I forgot to. Right before I came on, I had a little glitch with my computer. So bear with me. Let's go ahead. Let's get this game up and going. Showing it's Dallas Cowboys and Tampa Bay Bucks. And it's 6-0 here, it looks like. So we're going to go ahead and share our screen. And there you guys go. 12. Oh, it's 12-0 now. Touchdown. Dak Prescott just ran in for a touchdown. The Bucks were back in. The Bucks had inside the 10 or 20 in scoring range, and Tom Brady threw an interception. Dak Prescott is 8 of 11 for 106 yards and a touchdown. Tom Brady 7 of 15 for 52 yards and an interception. So there you guys go. 12-0, and it looks like they'll be kicking the extra point. They missed the first extra point. So we'll see if they make the second extra point and make that 13-0. So there you guys go. That is the Dallas game. We'll check back in on them later on and see what's going on with the Cowboys Bucks. Who did I pick? I think I picked the Bucks. I don't know if I still have my paper from last week. Might be good that I don't have it, because I don't know which one I picked, but I did pretty well this week. He missed again. He seriously missed again. The field goal kicker. Oh my goodness. Got stuff dropping everywhere too. Man, they might have to start going for 2 if that keeps up. So, so I did pick. I was very happy with my Giants. That we looked great against Minnesota. I think all the games were great this weekend. There was not a bad game between any of them. Games that should have been blowouts, like Buffalo, Miami, were actually pretty competitive. Even with a third-string quarterback, Miami really hung in there. I watched that game. First quarter, I thought Buffalo was just running away with it, and then Miami just came back, and they were right in there to the end. So I was pretty impressed with Miami. If Miami had Tua quarterback in that game, they probably would have won that game. Seriously, they probably would have won that game. Skyler didn't do bad. Thompson, out of Kansas State, he didn't do bad, but he's not Tua. So, we'll see what happens on there. Kerry Van says Seahawks for first half. I didn't watch any of that game, so I don't know how bad that game would agree. But I thought a lot of the games were very good. A lot of very competitive games this week. And hopefully this next week will be competitive as well. Let's talk about the upcoming games this weekend that we know of so far. I'm going to give you my predictions. First off, Jags, Chiefs. I cannot believe that Jags came back from 27 points to stun the Chargers. I'm telling you what, the San Diego coach, I think, should be fired. I really do. Because there's a guy wanting that job named Sean Payton. And you bring Sean Payton in, and I think the Chargers would look very good. I know that's the job everyone's talking about that he wants. He's interviewing with Denver and maybe possibly Houston. But I think Sean Payton wants that San Diego job. So wouldn't be surprised if the Chargers know Sean Payton wants that job, that maybe the Chargers make a move. They might actually make that move, because there is no way you should have won. You should have lost that game when you're up 27-0 at halftime. No way you should have lost. But just my 2 cents. So we got Jags and we got Chiefs this weekend. I gotta go. I can't pick the Jags. I gotta go with the Chiefs. I think the Chiefs will win this weekend. Who knows? I think the Jags might make it tough, but I think the Chiefs have too much firepower, just rolling along. And the Jags have had 2 great wins in a row, comeback wins. I don't think that's going to happen. So I would go with the Chiefs for this weekend. Don't celebrate in the first half. Teams have time to change their game plan. That is true. You don't want to celebrate. But you also I got to start running clock in the second half when you have a 27-point lead instead of throwing the ball all the time, Just my 2 cents. All right, so Chiefs, Jaguars, I got the Chiefs going on. Giants, Eagles. Man, my heart's going to be with my Giants, but we're playing with house money, guys. We're playing with house money. I think the Eagles are going to win. I hate to say it because I'm praying to the big blue God up there that my Giants can take care of the Eagles. But my head tells me if I'm a betting man, I put my money on the Eagles. Another week with Jalen Hurts being back. Hopefully he gets a little bit more healthy, and the Eagles should probably beat the Giants. But you know what? The last season of the game of the season, the Giants played their backups against the Eagles, and we were down early, but then we came back, and they did not beat us by that much. So it would not shock me if the Giants upset the Eagles. It would not. It would make my weekend, folks. It would make my weekend, let me tell you, because then I would be celebrating like no other. Just because I live in Pennsylvania, I have a lot of friends who are Eagles fans. A lot of them are on Facebook, so I would love to rub that in their face with a Giants victory. But I got to go with the Eagles if I'm picking. All right, and then on Sunday, we got Bengals, Bills. I think this could be a very trap game for the Bills. I was kind of worried about the Bills after watching their performance against Miami. And I would not be shocked if Cincinnati came into there and beat Buffalo. But I'm going to pick the Buffalo Bills. They were my Super Bowl pick. They are still going to be my pick because they're my Super Bowl pick. I got to stick with them. But I'm worried about that Bills team. They should have beat the Dolphins by a lot more. And now you got Joe Burrow coming into town. He's red hot. It could go either way. It really could go either way, Bengals or Bills, but I'm going to put my money on the Bills. And finally, this one, we don't know the matchup, but we know whoever wins this game tonight between Tampa Bay and the Cowboys is going to go to San Francisco to play the 49ers. That's a tough one, too. I think if it's the Bucks, I would pick the Bucks. If it's the Cowboys, I'm going with the 49ers. That's just my 2 cents. I think Tom Brady might have, if Tom Brady gets through tonight's game, I think he might beat the 49ers and get back to the NFC Championship game. I don't know if that'll happen, but we will see. But if the Cowboys win, I would put my money on the 49ers. And how great is that? The 49ers are winning with Brock Purdy, a 7th-round pick. He was, I think, the last pick of the draft, and they are winning with him, and he is doing fabulous, folks. There's been some quarterbacks coming out this year who are very low picks or who did great. Skylar Thompson of Miami, Brock Purdy. I got the Zappy kid up in New England played well this year. A lot of low-end picks, quarterbacks, played very well this year. So that tells you a little something about, I don't know if it's the coaching or then again, maybe it was the scouting. Maybe people scouted these quarterbacks totally wrong because they maybe shouldn't have been 7th-round picks. Or maybe they're in the right situation. They're going to a good team, with good players around them. They make you look a lot better too. It could be one or the other. So those are my picks tonight. Next week, we got the Chiefs, the Eagles, the Bills, and either the Bucks or the 49ers. Not sure on those. Let's take another quick look at that game, that Bucks-Cowboys game. It is still 12-0. Tampa Bay's got the ball. Brady is 9 of 18 for 71 yards and a pick. Prescott is 8 of 11 for 106 and a touchdown. And he ran in a touchdown, too. So there is the game right now, 12-0. And they just got to start kicking extra points, though. The Cowboys have to kick extra. I would think, but if they score another touchdown, they're going to go for 2. You don't miss 2 extra points. That is horrible. That guy might need a new job next week if the Cowboys end up winning. So Priscilla says it is the system and how you develop your players. That is true. It is. And I think it's the players around you, too. When you're Skylar Thompson, you're going to Miami, Waddle, who dropped so many balls this weekend against Buffalo. Oh, and then Tyreek. You got two really great wide receivers, probably top 10 wide receivers out there. That helps out a lot too. But all right, tonight we're going to be opening up, guys. We have a fat pack of 2022 playoff prestige, which we're going to get 30 cards out of there. We have a mega box of Leaf Draft 2022, 2 autographs per box, and it says +1 metal card. I don't know what metal card there is. I don't think I've seen those. And then our big boy tonight, Presidential Edition, Pieces of the Past, 2 pieces of the past relics. I have no idea what's going to be in here. Dealing with the presidents of the United States. We'll see what's in there. Not the band, the actual people that became president. Those people. So, all right, guys, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back and we're going to start opening up all this. So we'll be back right after this. Are you tired of going to the store and finding all the shelves bare of your favorite sports cards? Well, I got the solution for you. It's Hotbox Cards. Hotbox Cards is a sports card subscription service. And what's even better, Hotbox Cards is affordable. No more than $100, $150, $200, $300 sports card subscription boxes. I'm talking Hotbox Cards at $29.99 plus shipping. You can't beat that. And you can't beat the variety. Most sports card subscription boxes are all about packs. Here, we like to mix it up. Every box, you're going to get 3 unopened packs. You're going to get 50 bonus cards, plus 3 game use or autograph cards. And we'll even ask you what your favorite team is. We try to give you one of those game use or autograph cards to be one of your favorite teams. So you got to check out the website, hotboxcards.net. You are going to love it. Plus, we give bonus items every month. Every month, we have a different theme in our boxes. And we give free items in every box. You can't beat it for $29.99. Check out the website, hotboxcards.net, and become a subscriber today. All right, folks, we are back tonight. We got a bunch of stuff to open. I have a mess. Let me tell you back here, folks. I have a mess. Move this back a little bit. Get our camera up and ready to go. Again, we got Bobby the Brain Heenan tonight, Big John Studd, Don the Rock Morocco, who's a former ECW champion, actually. Hot Rod Roddy Piper and Homer Buddha back there as well. We got our little cases here, our little stands. Show you what we got. Yeah, we are going to open up. We're going to save the president's thing for last. So we're going to save that last tonight, guys. But we're going to open up these Prestige here probably first, I think. See what we get out of these Prestige. So hopefully you guys are having a good Monday night. I did not have, actually, where I work, we don't have off for MLK Day for some reason. Wish we did, but that's okay. Hopefully you guys had a good Martin Luther King Day if you had off. If you did not have off, sorry that you guys had to work. But for some reason, they're giving us 2 days off for President's Day weekend. They're giving us Friday and Monday off. I don't know why, but I'll take it. All right, this is a big pack of Prestige 2022 football. Let's take a look. Hopefully we can get something good. Start off with one of the best linebackers ever, Brian Urlacher. Deion Jones. Donovan Peoples-Jones. Back-to-back Jones there. Ray Lewis from the U. Roger Staubach. There he is from Navy. I like the old guys on the newer cards. I think that looks cool. Robbie Anderson, wide receiver for Carolina. Kyler Murray. Who's going to be the new coach down in Arizona? I don't know. They got rid of a bunch of coaches got fired. There's Jalen. He dropped a lot of balls this weekend. Did not help his cause. Did not help his quarterback. I'll tell you that. Tyson Campbell. DJ Wanham. He's with Minnesota. He's sitting at home now. Keenan Allen for the Chargers. Eric Stokes. Kurt Warner. There he is, Hall of Famer. Justin Jefferson. The Giants did a great job covering up Justin Jefferson this time. Braxton Berrios. Bobby Wagner. Mitchell Trubisky in his Steeler uniform. Not too great for Pittsburgh, but Kendrick Bourne. Drew Lock. Former Bronco. So, and then we got Derrick Henry. Here's our rookies. Garrett Wilson from the Ohio State for the Jets. We got Drake Jackson for the 49ers from USC. Kyler Gordon for the Bears. Jalen Pitre, Pitre from Baylor for the Texans. Now we got some of our parallels here. Chandler Jones. Man, look at that thing. Look at that thing shine. Very pretty. Quay Walker for the Packers from Georgia. And then we got time-stamped Joe Burrow. That's a nice one. That's a red. Is that a red or just I think it's just a regular insert. Then we got Javonte Williams on the powerhouse. Eli Manning, my boy Eli, on any given Sunday when he beat the Patriots in the Super Bowl. And finally, Prestige Heroes, TJ Watt. There he is, TJ Watt. Not a great pack. None of those rookies were really that great, but could have been worse, I guess. Yeah, it always could be worse. All right, let's open up this Leaf 2022. 2 autographs, which are probably going to be guys we never heard of, and a metal card. Is that all you get in here, maybe? I don't know. So we're going to open this up, see what we get out of here. This was actually a Christmas gift from my sister and her family. So if I don't get anything good, I'm going to blame them. Actually, for my brother-in-law, he wanted a Trevor Lawrence rookie, and I found a Optic Trevor Lawrence rookie PSA 8 I got him. So he was quite enthused with that. I think that was his first graded card he's ever had. Picked that up down at the Baltimore card shop that I go to. All right, let's see what we get out of here. Cross your fingers. Oh, it's just, okay. It's not much in there. It's just some card. 3 cards. You get 3 cards in this box, folks. 3 cards in this box. That is it. All right, let's flip it around and see who our front card is. Our front card is Sam Howell, and that is our metal card, State Pride. Sam Howell from, it looks like, North Carolina, if that would be my guess. Let's open up this pack here and see what 3 cards we got. We got the Sam Howell. Put that over. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's North Carolina. Sam Howell, State Pride. Don't know much about him. Let's look at our next autograph. Yeah, he looks like from Nebraska, it looks like. That is Danny Gray. And he just put his initials, DJ, on him. Or DG. Looks like Danny Gray. Looks like a running back or wide receiver from Nebraska, if I had to choose. And finally, Chris Olendunk. I'm killing that name. Ola DeKoon. I don't know how that guy, what his name is. There you go. However you pronounce that, folks, you're better than me. But we did get a quarterback, and we got not a great box, but don't know much about any of these prospects. Chris Ellis says that is from North Carolina. That's good. Never heard of the guy in my life, though. But all right, let's get to the big boy, folks, tonight. Now, this thing is like rattling around, too. Like, you can feel it rattling around, which is kind of weird. But there we go. Presidential edition. I don't know when these came out. I know these came out, I think, this year. We had bought last year. We went through 2 POTUS. They're called POTUS. They were made by the same company where you got a word written by one of the presidents. And we got William Taft, and I forget who the other autograph we got. Maybe Alexander Hamilton. Nah, it wasn't Hamilton, because I would have sold that for quite a bit of money. I forget, but we ended up selling them. So let's see what we get. We might, if we do well in this, we might buy another one of these for President's Day weekend. I think we opened up one of those other ones for President's Day last time. My card shop still got the old ones, so. All right, 2 pieces of the past relics. Let's open this up. These were $55, I think. So hopefully we get more than $55 worth. Actually, I was talking to the guy at the card shop, and he had, from the other thing that we opened from them, the POTUS packs, they had somebody pull a full George Washington autograph out of those packs. So that's crazy. We almost got that. All right, let's open this up here slowly. Oh, okay. Here, look, we just got a blue. They're not paying a lot for packaging, I'll tell you that. They've really gone downhill on packaging. And these were made by Super Break Sports, I guess. superbreaksports.com. Never heard of them. So here we go. It feels like there's only 2 cards, and they're encased. So they feel like they're like uncirculated in those uncirculated things. Tell you what, the packaging is cheap. I mean, super cheap. The other ones were a lot better than this. But let's see what we get here. We need something good to get our money back. All right, here we go. And we're going to flip it. 3, 2, 1. We got, that's Dwight Eisenhower. It's a jumbo relic. Man, it's hard to see. So it looks like some kind of document that he held. It's Gerald Ford. I thought it was Eisenhower. Man, I am bad with my presidents, folks. That is Gerald Ford. You received an authentic relic from the past. The front of this card features the following types of authentic original relics. Original newspaper. Oh, it doesn't even tell you what it is, actually. It tells you what it could be. This is from Gerald Ford. It is pieces of relic. Not signed or anything. I don't know if I like these. Do you guys like these? I'm not a big fan of this card at all. I wish it would tell you like what kind of document it was from. And then it's like, why does it look like cracked ice? Like, I don't need anything that looks like cracked ice. It takes away from the president, the picture of the president and everything. Yeah, I don't know if I'm a big fan of these. I don't know if I'm going to buy any more of these. Well, let's see what the other one is. Maybe the other one's really good. We will take a look out of here. Oh, it says George Washington on the back. Look at this. George Washington authentic relic. Now, that one doesn't look as bad. This looks like some kind of book. You received an authentic. The front of this card features the following types of authentic and presidential documents, handwritten words, books, or other relics. So we got some kind of George Washington relic, folks. I don't know what it is. It looks like part of a newspaper. That's what I would guess, a newspaper. But it doesn't say it's actually handled by him. Let's see. Let me read this here. You have received an authentic relic from the past. The front of this card features the following types of authentic and original relics: original newspaper, original handwritten letters, time period manuscripts, letters and documents, land grants, presidential documents, handwritten works, books, and other relics. But it doesn't say it was actually handled by George Washington. So there you go. At least this is not like cracked ice like this thing. That is horrible. I'm trying to see if it's numbered or anything, but it's not. Yeah, what do you guys think? Yay or nay in the comments below. Was that worth $55 for 2 items? I don't know if the president's actually touched. Let me know what you guys think. Put these right here. I'm gonna vote no. I like the other ones better because the other ones actually had words that were written by POTUS, written by the presidents. These are not. Mike Vance says it's all right. I've seen better. Yeah, I don't like this whole cracked ice thing. Looks horrible. Like you can't see the picture of Gerald Ford. And then this thing, like it's great. It's George Washington, but it doesn't say he actually touched it. It's just an old newspaper. I don't know. So we got one person says, in the middle. Carrie Van says others were better. I don't know. Have you guys seen people open up those before? I might have to check out on YouTube, see what other people have got on these here. I mean, they do come. They're nicely sealed up and stuff. But again, the amount they paid for packaging and stuff, like these were loose in there. They were just in this little plastic thing. And there was nothing else inside here. The boxes are kind of cheap. Yeah, I'm not a fan for these. But I'll check out maybe some other people open these and got something better than I did. I don't know. All right, guys. I have a lot more hot boxes to work on. People are getting angry over their hot boxes. So I want to thank you guys for joining me tonight. Remember, every Monday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, here on YouTube and Facebook Live. Make sure you hit that like button. And if you don't subscribe to our YouTube channel, why not? Hit the subscribe button, folks. And make sure you tell your friends every Monday night, 9 p.m. We got some upcoming guests coming up soon. And if there's ever any breaking news, we will make sure we will get it to you. Just like Carrie Vance just gave us breaking news right now. The Cowboys scored again. Holy cow. The Cowboys. What are the Cowboys doing to me? 18-0, it looks like. Oh, my goodness. Did they make an extra point? They made an extra point. Wow. So I think they made an extra point. Oh, no, it doesn't say that. Center. Oh, it's no good. They missed another extra point. Are you serious? They missed another extra point. I can't believe that. That is hilarious. This guy has missed 3 extra points. Wow, what is happening to the Cowboys kicker? That is the guy hurt? Is there somebody kicking that normally doesn't kick? I think let me see his name. It's the same guy. Mayer, I think he's their normal kicker. Why does he keep missing extra points? Holy cow, that really could come back and bite them bad, really. You miss one is bad enough. 2 is horrible. 3 is you're going to get fired at halftime, folks. Oh my goodness, 3 extra points. Chris Ellis said he's been paid off. Well, if anybody's got the money to pay him off, it is Tom Brady, folks. He's got the money. That is hilarious. I mean, I know Chris Ellis is a Cowboys fan, so he is not finding any of this funny. But the rest of us, this is freaking hilarious. We will see what happens with that here, folks. All right, guys, that's all the time I got for tonight. I'm going to get back to work on hot boxes. I'll see you guys next Monday, and have a great week.